So Diddy, his team was asked at the sentencing, where does he want to be housed for? Well, if they have any, preferences of where he wants to be housed for his 4 years. And his team has now answered that. So they submitted a letter to the judge yesterday that asked the judge for Diddy to be put in a low-level security prison, federal prison here in Jersey, called Fort Dix. And the reason why...
Y'all play too much.
Why would you have to say it like that, yo?
Like Fort Dix of all places? Dix. Okay, go ahead.
This is like on Coming to America when they looked at the map and they said they want to go to America and it was like, where can we find a good lady? And they picked Queens. It was like he just spun the globe and he looked and he was like, Dix. That's where I want to be. Damn. Fort Dix.
Crazy.
Send me there.
Well, yeah, he wants to go there because they have a really good drug.
Jesus Christ.
They have a really good drug rehabilitation program, and then they're talking about just a bunch of different programs that they do as he kind of tries to get himself back together to be eventually released, and it'll make it easier for his family and stuff like that to be able to visit him and things like that. So just a quick update there.
I wonder how he feels, man. Like, cause
about
you got
what?
Because some of this he got to look at that and be like,
I'm sure he's depressed.
I know the jokes. I know 50 Cent gonna kill me with this, but I gotta
go to Fort Dix.
I gotta go to Fort Dix.
Damn.
It's closer to home.
Can you imagine building a Fort Dix for real?
What?
You know how many male prostitutes you have to create a Fort Dix around?
We are moving on.
That's
and that's why we're moving on. Like, seriously, that's why we're moving on.
Yeah.
What else we got?
So
you build a Fort of pillows. You know you build a Fort of pillows.
Oh
I need 20 male prostitutes because I want to build a Fort of Dix around me.
This guy's too much. Go ahead, continue on.
We're moving on. Okay. So in other news, Gucci Mane, he has his book that he wrote, and he's talking about different parts of his life and advertising the books. And he posted a video talking about a time where he had to be kidnapped by his own wife and his bodyguards because he was having a mental crisis. Let's take a listen.
I got a new book coming out called Episodes. So anybody who got family members or they self is dealing with mental health issues, you need to get this book. This talks about my struggles through my adult life with mental health. It's talking about a whole bunch of different episodes in my life. It talks about the time I was high as hell and got the ice cream cone tattoo. It talks about the time when I was going through an episode and my wife kidnapped me with my 6 bodyguards from the Porsche and had to take me to a mental hospital. It talks about the time me and Scooter seen each other in the airport and we got into it when I was going through an episode. It talks about my childhood. It talks about me and OJ growing up trapping. It even talks about me and my mom and our strained relationship from when she tried to get the thing like Britney Spears got on her. My mom tried to do that to me.
Listen, man, I'm looking forward to this book. If I knew that Gucci was coming out with this book, I would have definitely had him at my mental health expo this weekend because I love when people share their stories because the only, way to erase the stigma around mental health is for people to share their stories. So I'm glad that Gucci is coming out with this book called Episodes.
Yeah, and I think at least in, the stories that he's telling, because people make mental health seem like an isolated thing, it affects your family too, like and the people who love you. So I think, having that conversation and talking through what that looked like for his family too will help people.
Oh, that's one of the panels we have at the Mental Health Expo. One of the panels we have at the Mental Health Expo is people who have to deal with people who have mental health issues. Because nobody ever talks about the stress and the pressure that they be under.
Which is a lot. And in other news, in other 1017 news, Pooh Shiesty, rapper Pooh Shiesty from Memphis, Gucci Mane's artist, was released yesterday. Now this release it's a few months early, but he was slated to be released in April of 2026, but he was released yesterday and I saw videos posted already. So, I tried to reach out to see like if he went right to the studio or like what those first day is going to look like home for him, but didn't get anything there.
Dropping the clues bombs for Pooh Shiesty.
But he's here, he's home now. So, wishing him the best and to stay here.
Absolutely.
I know everybody wants their rappers to go to the studio right away, but they got family. Like they want to see their family. You know what I mean?
It was all the videos I saw posted yesterday were like family and friends. Yeah, like people just excited to see him.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, always good to see somebody be able to touch land again.
Absolutely. Pooh Shiesty dope. He was dope when he went in. So I hope his career continues now that he's home.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix. We're going to start off with some Mobb Deep, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?